Sup gamers, welcome back to some more regularly scheduled Dead by Daylight content where today I was given early access by Behavior through the creator program, which I am a part of, to try out the new Chorus of Sin DLC chapter. And of course, within this DLC, we have a new killer and a new survivor. And with this chapter is also a whole bunch of quality of life updates and perk changes, which we didn't really fully go through all the perk changes, but I'll explain as much as I can here, starting off with the killer. My initial thoughts of this killer, they are absolutely a blast to play. They look fantastic. All the sound design is pretty much everything that I really like about it. The only thing that I really don't particularly love about the power design is that it's really tough to use up close. Like, even if you think, oh, I actually did predict the direction that they were going to run well close enough, the way that the power is designed right now makes it so that you have to flick your mouse pretty hard to go and do these sort of perpendicular hits against survivors, and it makes it so that at close ranges within chase, you kind of don't have a power. You're fantastic at being able to snipe people from a distance and everything, and you'll see that in the killer gameplay that I had put together against some other people, but it takes some adjustment, takes some getting used to, can snowball the hell out of any game. You can 3-gen your... this is incredibly good at holding a 3-gen because of how far their range is, and they can just basically check gens from... It feels like halfway across the map sometimes with how the power charges up. So the way the power works is that you hold down M2, you send out this pillar of light, and then you press M1 to send the pillar of light in the direction that you're charging it. And then it'll go a short distance. Then, the reason why you can't damage survivors nearby with it is because when you charge the power and then release it, it takes a split-second delay before it deals damage. So if you start charging it and you charge it really short and then release it, it'll only deal damage after a 0.8 second delay. But then if you charge it for a long time and then release it, then it'll start dealing damage a little bit more quickly. It's a little bit confusing, but basically it doesn't do damage until it's been charged for a certain amount of time, and it can feel a little bit awkward to work with, but it hits everybody that it goes through, and then any survivor that gets hit by the beam of light, the divine light, gains a debuff called Heresy. Heresy doesn't really do a whole lot. It basically just means that if you are downed while you have Heresy, the Judgment can then send you into an alternate dimension where you have to try and play a minigame to escape the Judgment's realm a little bit. You have to be saved by another survivor to get out of exile. It's called being put in exile, and then other survivors have to save you from exile. If you are the last survivor in exile and your timer expires, you can actually just die in the exile realm, which did happen to me during one of the games where I was playtesting. It's kind of like, it has the same rules as Pyramid Head, where when you come out of exile, you do gain endurance, haste, and now elusive, which is one of the changes that they made recently, is that now survivors that get unhooked gain elusive. But they've also reduced the off-hook protections to 10 seconds instead of 15, so there's a bit of give and take there. I do like the change. It's a good anti-tunnel change. I think it's a fine change overall. But going back to the killer's power, if the killer then downs an exiled survivor while they're on death hook as well, they also get a mini Mori for it. And that's kind of how it works. The beam of light travels pretty fast. It can hit multiple floors. It can hit multiple survivors all at once. And it's pretty satisfying. The sound design's great. I like everything about it. I love the killer in general. They might be my next P100. I don't know. We're still kind of figuring that out. They have a whole lot of time to work with a lot of the add-ons and stuff, but I did have a goofy time with this iridescent one that makes it so that your power pinballs off of obstacles that it would normally pass through, because this does pass through every obstacle. But absolutely out here. Oh, shit! Okay, hold on. This add-on's nuts! And there's a lot more to work with. I gotta figure out more on PTB, more experimentation with the add-ons when I have more people that I can add into custom games, and then we can just test stuff out from there together. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a good time with everyone. Of course, the killer comes with 3 new perks. You have Celestial Insight, where every 30 seconds after the perk is off cooldown, it then reveals the aura of the obsession if they're outside of a certain range. I think. My brain's kind of fried. I just got off of stream and I'm recording this now. And then if the survivor isn't able to be revealed, then the survivor that is the furthest from you becomes the obsession. I found out that this is a really good combo with Nemesis because it basically just gives you constant aura reading on the survivor without the downside of like Deerstalker, right? And the person who gets the obsession swap to them gains Oblivious for a really long time because of how Nemesis works. So really great perk combination between those two. You have Hex under your thumb, where after a survivor gains a hook state, so that's either going into exile or being hooked, a Hex totem then lights up, and then anytime that a survivor is within 32 meters of you, any speed boost that they gain, so balance landing, lithe, sprint burst, anything that like includes haste, can only go up to a maximum of 15%. So normally you get 50% haste from sprint burst or 50% haste from lithe, but if this hex is active and you activate lithe, then that only goes down to 15%. So it's a really impactful perk on survivors that are going to be trying to use lithe frequently within the area because they make no distance off of it for free. While this perk is active, it makes it so that this is a really threatening hex perk, but in chase. Not exactly to the same level of oppression as Blood Favor, but I think this is an okay perk. It being a hex that has to activate later in the game makes it so that you don't lose it right away. And I think that in and of itself is a pretty decent effect. I don't know where this fits into builds just yet, but I did like the perk in general. And then the last perk, which I think is honestly the strongest one of them all, is called Lay Waste, where whenever you damage a generator, so this is specifically with kicks, each charge that the generator has makes the regression go 2% faster than it goes on cooldown for 45 seconds. Found out that this pairs really nicely with Call of Brine as well. So what this means is that a generator has 90 charges. 90 charges means that's 100% done. If a generator has 45 charges, which meaning that it's, or sorry, 40 charges, because 80, anyway, if it's halfway done, then it regresses 80% faster. So it's not just 100%, it's 180%, plus Call of Brine, plus potentially Ruin if you really wanted to stack on that. And even Overcharge, I believe, would stack with all of that kind of regression pacing. Lay Waste is a really, really good perk. You pair that with Pop Goes the Weasel, you pair that with any sort of gen kick perk, and it does a lot of work. And so I think that this is probably the best perk in the entire loadout overall. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. Decent perks. Lay Waste probably the best. Hex Under Your Thumb's kind of whatever. And then Celestial Witness is good in like obsession swapping builds and things like that. So pretty goofy. Pretty good selection of perks. And then of course we have the Survivor Aurora, who has Boon Steadfast. This is the one that a lot of people were worried with. So generators within the Boon's range regress 50% slower. So if a killer kicks it, it regresses at 50% instead of 100%. And then survivors also repair any generators within the range of the boon 10% faster, which of course doesn't stack with Prove Thyself, Deja Vu, all that sort of stuff because of diminishing returns. So there is kind of that drawback to it. But I also found that this boon was only useful when a generator was nearby the boon. If the generators that you're trying to work on are slightly outside of the boon range or not even really actively being worked on, or you just happen to get a big map and the boon and the hex totem doesn't happen to spawn nearby a generator that you want to prioritize, then it doesn't really do all too much. Additionally, if you have a boon down and it's right next to the generator, like let's say a generator spawns inside of Shack building and you have the boon inside of Shack, then the killer kicks the gen and then the killer kicks the boon and then it just doesn't work anymore. I think that this perk will work nicely on maps that are badly designed, like indoor maps, like Midwich Elementary School, for example. This perk would probably go pretty hard because it can hit quite a few gens all at once. But past that, I think that this perk has so many situational conditions for it that in the one game where I did get value out of it in my testing, we were already so far ahead because the person that we were playing with was just having difficulty aiming the projectile and all of that. So we were already ahead. And then this perk was just kind of like a win more condition. So I didn't really think it was all that strong. We also have Fruits of Your Labor, where whenever you finish repairing a generator, or when a generator is completed anywhere on the map, you gain a token. And when you finish repairing a generator, for each token, you gain haste for 5% haste for 2 seconds. So that goes up to 10 or 25. And then you gain 20% healing progress, which goes, of course, all the way up to 100%. So technically, it becomes like a mini adrenaline without the exhaustion effect on it. if you complete a generator. So the specific wording is that you have to complete a generator, and it gives you healing progress in the same way that Resurgence does, right? Where when you get unhooked, you have 70% healing progress. So this is the same thing where when you complete a generator, if you've, let's say, completed 3 generators, you get healed for 60% of your health bar. And that does not come up very often because you have to finish repairing a generator and you have to be the one on the generator. That's when you then gain the haste for 2 seconds, and then you also gain healing progress, so you have to be injured in order to actually get any value out of it. Now, technically, it does save you quite a bit of time. I'm sure this would go well in hyper-focused stakeout builds, because then you're just allowed to greed the generators themselves and then get more health back over time. And it does save you time in that way. But past that, there's so many little prerequisites in here that it again becomes another sort of win more perk. There are some good things that can come out of it, but I found that just running botany knowledge and healing people quickly and healing myself quickly with strength and shadows was probably the better option to go for anyway, because you're providing value more to the team, whereas this one's just like, hey, I kind of healed quicker because I happened to touch a gen and finish it as it was going down. The situations in which this actually came up felt very minuscule overall, but I still think that the effect is strong if you are smart enough about it. I just don't see the effect right now. You also have Salvation's Cry, and I think this is probably the best perk of them all. Whenever the killer starts chasing you, you see the auras of other survivors for 3 seconds, survivors that are not being chased see your aura for 5, and survivors not being chased see the killer's aura for 5 seconds as well. This doesn't have a cooldown, by the way. There was a section where I was playing on Gas Heaven, and I lost chase with the killer very briefly, and then started to chase again, and it re-kicked on the perk again, so I was just able to get an immediate refresh, practically while I was mid-chase with the killer on Salvation's Cry. The great thing about this perk as well is that you get into chase, and you see, oh, I see people are over on that generator over there, I should not take chase in that direction. Other survivors then see you and they're like, oh, okay, that person is getting chased over in that corner of the map, so I don't have to worry about where I am, or maybe I do have to worry about where I am because that's where chase is being maintained presently, and that's where the killer is. So it's like Kindred, but it doesn't have a range requirement, and also it just kind of activates whenever a chase starts on the map. And it's better than Empathy, I feel, because the survivor doesn't have to be injured. They just start chase and you immediately gain map-wide information. It's a fantastic solo queue perk. I think that Salvation's Cry is probably one of the best perks that we've seen for survivors in a while, and it's just because it's really good information for anybody. So I was running it in pretty much every game that I was playing because it's just good. It's just good info. It's good info for your team. It's good info for you on where to not lead chases for your team and things like that. We did go over their add-ons and everything, but honestly I don't really have time to go through all of that. I just wanted to say that the Killer's Power is great. I'm excited for when the PTB officially releases on the 4th of August, and I'm excited for the whole chapter once all of the things. There was some early access jank that we ran into, but it's really not all that bad, and hopefully this will be a fun chapter for all, and I'm excited to see all the perk changes as they come to life as well. Now all I have for you is just a game of me playing the killer, and then one of my better games playing the survivor as well. So hope you enjoy. Thanks for listening, and check out some streams. They have early access drops to get you into the early access, or join the P2B when that drops. Any stealth killer would love that perk, I feel. Is it really from the alpha of DVD? That's pretty funny. Hello, lurking, by the way, and Van. Okay. Who's not here? Why, hello there, cats. Ooh, I almost slingshot it back. It's kind of hard to control, but I can definitely get it. Nah, not quite. Close, though. They did double back pretty sharply here. Let's go for this person instead. Hello. It's Willie. One pump, William. Oh! Ah, well, that's Nemesis value. Ooh! I thought I could hit him through the floor there. Hello. Yeah, so you can just kind of run back into me pretty frequently, pretty easily, I would say. Yes. Oh. See, I do have to slingshot it back pretty quick there. You don't... Wow. You vacuum right into that. That's crazy. Nah. Yeah, these short pallets are really tough to work with, I will say. How are you vacuuming into this so quickly, though? Look how far away you are. What? Nah. Can't hit that. And the cooldown is so long, too, on that. Ugh. Look how long that cooldown is. Wow. Look how long it takes me to M1 again there. That's crazy. Gotcha. I was trying. Yoink. Oh, you have a flashlight. Hello there. I wasn't even paying attention. And you missed. How did you miss? Wait, how did you miss? I was 3 feet in front of you. How did you miss? That's really fucking funny to me. Bonk. I flicked too far ahead. I know I did. That's really funny. I guess, like, it's hard to know, right? Gotcha. I canceled my power. Whoopsies. Oh! I didn't charge it far enough. No! I think they're all on main gen, though. What? How did I miss? I was right there. Kick. Layaway's call, Brian. Value. Blind shot. I missed. No. No. Where are you? Oh, I was trying to, like, aim it downwards at myself, but it's kind of hard to hit. Gotcha. I get this. Ooh, I don't. Never mind. This is really difficult to hit. It is, yeah. But once you get used to it, it's pretty good. It just sends you away. I'm not going to bother with anything there. Gotcha. Then we can also hit this with lay waste in a second. Oh! I almost hit him, though. I almost got him. Bonk! Lay waste again. Just barely played. Yeah. It's tough to learn how to... Wait, what the fuck? Where did that person go? Oh. There you are. Oh, I predicted it. I'm so happy with myself. Go directly to hell. Goodbye. Ooh. Surely they have to know, right? Surely the survivors have to know that I see them with Aurora there. Ah. There's Ohm, I think. Never mind, it's cats. Hello, cats. Let's send you away real quick. Woo! Yeet. Oh, that doesn't hit any of you? No! How does it not? Hello. Bonk. Okay. I'm getting better at predicting with this power now. Just send you away real quick. Hello. Nobody on it. Not directly, anyway. Let's kick again with Lay Waste and Colubrine. Yes, exactly like Pyramid Head. Yes. Not quite. They vaulted, though. Gotcha! But where did you go? Oh, I see. Oh, wait, someone's on the gen? Gotcha. I cancel my power. Like a damn fool. Ah, I knew the double back was on its way, but I wasn't sure, like, where it was gonna go. Willie's on that gen again, isn't he? Probably is. You're not allowed to hold conventional check spots against this killer, I don't think. Blind fire. I miss. That Gen in main's gonna get done, I think. Unfortunately. Gotcha. I hit one of them anyway. Ooh, do they make it in time? No, they don't. We can kick again. Layaway's Call O'Brien. Where did I even hit you? There you are. Hi. Goodbye. I think they have a mini Mori. They do, yes. That is fucking incredible. Got you too, and I get my mini Mori now. Dude, these snipes, Nemesis and Celestial Might is actually fucking incredible. Hello. Bronchitis.jpg. This is why I have the Wheeze emo. Also, hello, Cobalt. It's been a hot minute. Oh, let's wait for Lay Waste. Bonk. Thank you, Watcher. Let's see if anyone's out on this gen. Ooh, they are. Well, someone's out there anyway. It's cats. Hello, cats. Yeet. Oh my god, I'm getting so good at this. I'm actually getting so fucking good at this snipe now. I'm getting really good at this snipe now, which is awesome. Willie's back on main. No, they're not. They're healing. Yeet. Too far. Too far, too far, too far. I was a little bit overzealous with that one. Don't you fucking dare, Willie. I'm getting cross-map snipes on these people because I have Nemesis proccing. Oh, dude! I didn't think you'd commit that hard. No! Damn, dude. Oh my god. Where did I knock you down, even? In here. What? Where the fuck? Wait. Wait, I downed you, but you were in a locker. What? What? Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, my gay caliphate. How's it going? Oh my god. Remember when this gen was almost done? Yeah, me neither, honestly. Hello there, friends. This is Arts. If they were a gay leopard. Blind fire. Beep. Alright, never mind. Oh! Almost had the mind game. Cats is on high ping, though. I think Cats might be from Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, good dodge, good dodge. Let's hide a red light a little bit. Ah. Ooh. Yeah, trying to get these close range hits is mighty difficult, but should be fine. Okay, I'm getting used to it, but it is definitely hard to hit at close range. Like, this palette is so hard to play. I get her with the mind game, though. GG's gamer. Hey, thanks for the follow, by the way, Moonlight. Appreciate it. Hello, friends. This is Aunt's Persona. What's up, Sleepy? I'm sure that you guys have been in here. I've been kind of locking in for this game a little bit, so I do apologize if I missed any of you. But I appreciate your support. 10 hooks. My god. Willie is trying so hard to get this main gen done. Oh. That's our add-on, the brand, the Heretics mark. Ah. Willie's like way over here. Dude, Nemesis the Celestial Might on this killer is actually just cheating. Like... No! I misfired it. No! I meant to have it come back to me. No! And there's like a really long cooldown. Like, I can only have one now. Like 3 seconds later. Oh, there you are. I should be able to get this. GG's. And now we kill. Goodbye! How'd the code of the projectile to work? Yeah, I don't know, actually. It is quite fascinating. I think Ohm's over on, like, this backside of the map. Might even be going for Shack, to be honest. Oh. Wait, it was there. Wait, what? How did I not hear it there? Alright, well, whatever. Can't imagine why the crows would be disturbed. I have no idea either. It's kind of a fucking mystery, ain't it? Oh, there was a hatchet shack. I see. I did not see that. I didn't hear it when I got over there, too. I was like, oh, it's just not here, isn't it? Got bugged permanently on the final frame of the Mori? Really? It became a blade of grass. What the fuck? Huh. Alright, well, that was pretty satisfying. That's gotta be Lethal Pursuer. That has to be Lethal Pursuer. The double hit onto Cauliflower and Chitai right there? Oh my goodness. I'll play Pokemon Emerald. I should play like older Pokemon games again. I did play Omega Ruby on my 3DS a little while ago. It was okay, but it was like... There's some charm in the original sprite work from the older Pokemon games versus the 3D models they have now. I need exposure therapy for it. Well, that's why you're here in the cat channel, right, Cobalt? Yeah, Emerald's very cozy. That entire generation... I mean, that was the first Pokemon game that I played was Ruby. And so I do have a pretty hefty tie to it. You know, I wonder if Willy is... Oh, shit. Barbecue and chili, probably. I wonder if Willy is playing in this way. No kick on the gen. I wonder if Willy is hooking people to try and do the pyramid head thing. Whoa! Okay, they saw me. From there? Don't know how. But anyway, you hook and then cage and then hook. And so you just avoid perk complications entirely. So if you need to hit 3 times, I agree, yeah. He's just checking gens, I think. I don't think he actually knows if I'm here or not. Where am I? I'm not over there. Okay, still have a totem up. So Thrill, Ruin, Undying, probably? Oh, shit. Alert value. One of those altars behind them and get jump scared? Yeah. Oh, so for anyone who's like kind of joined a little bit later after we explained the power earlier today, when the judgment sends somebody into exile, when the judgment sends someone in exile, the shrines that you can rescue the exiled survivor from, oh shit, is always going to be the 2 closest shrines. And they'll activate and be highlighted in red. What the fuck? Your Honor, he's cheating. Ooh, the prediction is kind of scary. Tend to get stuck. I'm gonna pre-drop. I think it's the right thing to do against this killer. Let's leave. Tile, maybe? Oh my god! Huh. Vault it? No. We'll go back for this pallet here. We can vault this now. We're safe because the cooldown is high enough for us to leave. Ooh, not on that corner. We can vault now. It is a 110 killer. So it is possible for us to keep greeting these tiles here. Let's play out wide, confuse them a little bit. Make them lose us here. Okay, let's play a short tile. I'm not gonna vault it yet. I'm gonna vault it on the next pass, I think. I have to. Ah, fuck. I thought I had distance enough. That's okay. Alright, goodbye. Whee! Yeah, with it being a 110 killer, you are... Oh, I thought that was an exiled soul there. Hey, with it being a 110 killer, you are allowed to greet a lot of pallets against them. Especially because the cooldown between the time that it takes them to... Hello there. The time that it takes them to fire the power and then recover from using the power is pretty significant. Also, I think Willie's playing with no perks right now. I think the early access is going to be open through to Sunday? So it'll be today, or sorry, Saturday. I'm going to complete this gen. Fuck it. Popping this gen for the W. Oh, but I'm in a really bad spot. Let's go run back towards him. He can't see me very well from that corner, so... I have Shaq to play with. That'll be interesting. Ooh, okay. Play out here. Let's take this vault. I'm not gonna fake it that time. Play wide. But they haven't left me. Oh, the gate's over on the other side. This is kind of complicated for me. Ah, fuck. I thought they would predict that I would dodge. My mistake, honestly. My assumption was that they would think that I would think to dodge. And so they would think... I was getting like too deep into the rock, paper, scissors meta there. No! I done fucked it. I should have stayed at Shaq and just let Chai escape there. Ow. Do I have to be rescued from exile to get out? I think I do, right? Like, technically I should just die up here. Can't exit with Heresy? No. Heresy, only if I gain Heresy do I ever die up here. I should just be dead, right? Yeah. Oh, this is cool. We'd never seen this animation before. Yo! So you do just die up here. Oh. Well, now I'm stuck. Well. I can't. Let me quit so that the game ends properly. GG's. Oh my gosh. Hey, let's see the Mori, speaking of. Because I think we had seen the preview for this. I gotta turn my menu music back on. Holy shit. Be not afraid. Oh, damn. You just get turned into ash. That is a great Mori.